I graduated in 1970, and you know, I went to high school. I got one B. I got a B plus in mechanical drawing because I wasn't paying attention. Just, you know, it just dipped right below. And the rest were all A's for 4 years. And I went to UCSB, and it was during the, this is in the Vietnam era riots. So UCSB, UC Berkeley, those were hotbeds of student unrest where there were riots. I mean, the year before I went to UCSB, they like burned a bank down, you know. So when they rebuilt it, it actually sort of looked like a bunker. But, you know, there's a lot of distrust of authority. And I was a confused youth, so I dropped out of school during my third quarter. And when I did that, I went home and I had to start working. That's when I became a teacher's aide. And then what they did in those days is they, when you guys turn 18, you're going to have to go down to the Selective Service Office and register for the draft. Okay, there's not a draft right now, but if there's a war and they need to call the draft up, then you'll be on their little list. So anyway, you had to go down, register for the draft with the Selective Service, and then they had someplace, they had a big ball like this with all these little ping pong balls and all the birthdays. And so I'm born January 17th, 1952, and I was number 9. So that means that, you know, they will take everybody that's eligible in the United States, number 1. They'll take all of those guys. Okay, now if we still need more guys, we'll take number 2. Well, I was number 9. That year they went up to about 176. So I was drafted. So that'd be like saying, Eduardo, you are in the Army now. Yeah, that's basically what it was. And there was actually a war going on. People were dying. That was the Vietnam War. So I was a confused youth at that point because of all the social unrest. So that when I got out of the Army, I went to Cuesta College, which is in San Luis Obispo, my hometown. And then in looking for a 4-year school, I wanted a small liberal arts college, and that was Sonoma State. Yeah. And then when I went to Sonoma State, I got my teaching credential after I got my 4-year degree. It was an additional, I have a couple of teaching credentials, but I got a special ed credential. And then my mentor there, Norm Erkin, his mentor was at Utah State. So that's why I went back to Utah State. So that's the 4 colleges. I would say that, that in your future, my guess is that you will struggle. That at times you'll have a half a year, or year and a half where you'll be confused. You won't know exactly which direction to go in life. That it's going to be tough. And I think if it isn't, then you're not pushing yourself hard enough. That what, you know, my advice would be, expect it, look forward to it, know it's normal, and expect yourself to deal with that. It's how you deal with that struggle, that confusion, that lack of ability that you have to develop in yourself. You go to college and all of a sudden, holy smoly, I thought I was really good in math. Well, that's when you were a big fish in a little pond. Now you're a big fish in a big pond, and there's even bigger fish. And so you've just got to go for it. If I could change one thing in today's world, I would, like wish upon a star type thing and go touch it with a magic wand. I would hope that there would be more respect and compassion between people. That people would give each other the benefit of the doubt and be respectful, and still at the same time hold each other accountable, so that people would not just give people passes to not be good or to do wrong things, but at the same time we'd give each other the benefit of the doubt. I believe, and it could be just because I see with myself that what I need to develop is even more compassion, more understanding.
Hi, I'm Barbara Rodriguez.
I'm Eric Monrique.
I'm Stephanie Diaz.
Hi, my name's Oriana Duran.
I'm Michelle Castro.
And I'm Connie Avila.